Okay, this is Harvey the Silver Fox, and we're going to listen in on a webinar training session tonight with 12-second commute. If you happen to be watching this video on the internet somewhere, like on YouTube or MetaCafe or Daily Motion, what I want you to do is scroll down into the description of this video, and you're going to have an affiliate link. Click on that affiliate link and you're going to be redirected to this page here. Okay, this is the staging area. You're going to come here every day. I want you to bookmark this page. Of course, if you're watching this video out there and you're not on this page, of course you can't get at this page, so you have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? So just simply scroll down there, click on that affiliate link. Now, if you happen to be a Silver Fox free member or manager, obviously you can steal this video, make it your own, use it as a marketing video. Use it for attraction marketing. Okay? So let me take you on a tour real quick here before this training starts here. We're going to listen in just a minute here. Okay, of course, when you do land on this page, of course, I want you to watch this video now. Okay? Okay. You'd be surprised how many people get all excited and they just jump ahead and they get confused and they come into the live. By the way, we do have a live training room, and they're really confused on what's going on. And I have to send them back here. I said, the reason you're confused is because you didn't watch this video first. Okay? So number one, follow these instructions. Watch this video. Then number two, you need to watch this video next. If you can't get excited about number two, this video flowchart here, then this is not for you. Okay? You need to get a job at McDonald's or Burger King. I usually pick on those, okay? Those who are working at McDonald's or Burger King, don't be offended, all right? And then you come down here to number three, and of course you got to make sure you register so that you can receive your free 100 leads every day. Then come down here to number four, set up your back office, click here. Remember, my system's free, so you just follow these step-by-step instructions. You shouldn't have any problems. Number five, make sure that before you request your first 100 leads, I want you to watch this video here, okay, by clicking here. Then you request your first free 100 leads, and those people who are watching this for the first time, they don't understand who the Silver Fox Lead Factory is. Yes, I give away, the system actually gives away free 100 leads every day just for the asking. So whatever money-making opportunity, whatever money-making, I'm laughing at we're in the live training room right now, I'm laughing at a post. Okay, yeah, we have fun here. So, yeah, we do give away free 100 leads every day for any money-making opportunity you're working in. But I want you to make sure before you ask for those leads, I want you to go to number five and I want you to watch that video, okay? Then you can request your first 100 leads. You're going to plug them into the system. The system's going to do the filtration for you. And then separate the good ones from the bad ones, and what's left over is your quality. We're looking for quality leads, not quantity. We're looking for quality. People get all excited, they think they need quantity, and that's not the case. With my system, we're going after quality, okay? Number seven, learn how to plug those leads in by clicking here. And the number eight, if you don't want to put them in by hand, we have a subscription that you can purchase that will automatically download those leads for you. Number nine, you can make sure you profitize your profit center for those members brand new people who do not even understand what a profit center is. Okay, I'm not going to get into that now. That's where the big money's made at. Okay, in the profit center. So make sure, and please don't jump ahead. Okay, follow these steps. Step-by-step instructions. Don't jump ahead because you will be confused. Number nine, you're losing money, so make sure you profitize your profit center. Number 10, you must set up your ad link tracker. In fact, we're going to be talking about that in this training lesson. We're going to be talking about the ad link tracker and the rotator, okay, in this training lesson. So you're going to find this video in either number 10 or 11. I'm not sure which one I'm going to put it in, but you're going to find this video in one of these slots in here, okay? Let me jump in there real quick. It's from 12-second commute. They have all kinds of neat tools in there. If you're serious about building your business, you need 12-second Commute. For any business money making opportunity you're working, and it doesn't cost that much. You're not talking much money here, okay? And they do have an affiliate program that goes 3 levels deep. I've been with them for 10 years. I've built basically my whole system using 12-second Commute. And I have a nice monthly residual income. Of course, I've been with them 10 years, okay? Since we're on that subject, most people say, well, Harvey, why do you make so much money? How can you make $500 to $1,000 a day? And I say, this is it. This is the key to it. I want you to listen to me right now. You got to understand this. The list is all that matters. The money's in the list. Okay? So when you bump into those big gurus out there and they say, yeah, I'm making a fortune off internet marketing, the first thing you ask them is, how big is your list? And if they say they don't have a list, you go, liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay? I want you to understand something. The reason that you're not making money, and 99% of the people on the internet are not making money, the reason they're not making money is because they don't have a list. And I'm talking a list of quality people, not quantity, okay? Anybody can go out there and buy millions of names and leads, okay? But I'm talking about a list of people who know you. That's what I'm talking about here, okay? So the list is all that matters. The money's in the list. You got to remember that, and you got to understand, if the reason that you're not making money out there, I'm going to ask you, how big is your list? And if you tell me 10 or 20 people, I'm going to say that's the reason you're not making money. So anyway, the video we're going to do, a training video we're going to do, I'm not going to be doing it. Daryl's going to be doing it from 12-second Commute. We're just going to listen in, okay? Is going to be located in either number 10 or number 11. Okay? So let's check in on Daryl and see what's going on here. Okay. I think about 7 minutes he's going to start. So I guess I can keep on rambling. Okay, so let me keep going down the list here. Oh, I'm working on a blog here, Merchant Circle. I'm probably going to do this training video tomorrow. There again, I blog every day, day after day after day. I have hundreds and thousands of showings out there. I have it even into the millions of showings out there on Google. That's the reason I make so much money. My list is very large of top quality people, and I have mass showings out there, okay? And this is what we're going to teach you in the Silver Fox Lead Factory, and how to use the tools back here and how to get showings, okay? I hear somebody trying to do something in there. All right. Somebody's trying to come into the room, or the training room for 12-second Commute. Okay. So I might be interrupted here, but that's fine. I mean, we're here to listen in. That's what we're here to do, okay? Okay, so it's now 13. It's time to set up your Facebook marketing system here. Okay, you got to have a Facebook presence. I post on there every day. In fact, I'm doing posting right now. When my members come in, I do posting for them when they become a manager. See, I get kicked out. So when you become a manager, I will do postings for you all over the internet. I'm doing postings for Chris Henley. Chris, are you in here, by the way? We have a Chris in the live training room right now. Is this you, Chris? Oh, Chris. It's just a coincidence, buddy. I'm plastering you all over the internet here, including Facebook. All right. There again, Chris has been a manager for a while, so but what I do is in fact, what I'm going to do is go here. Here's the post that I did for Chris, and there again I have a listing. Are you on the list? Go here to see the posting. Okay, Chris Henley, new Silver Fox list. He's actually not new, but he's new to the list. Chris says excellent. So anyway, we're going to go to the list. Remember, the list is all that matters. The money's in the list. And when you become a manager, I put you back here on this list, okay? And I do marketing for you, okay? So that's how this works. And we got somebody trying to get in. Let's check here, see what's going on in the room here. Got 23 people in the room. Well, now, remember, this is not my room now. This is not my room. This is 12-second Commute's room. So right now we are actually in my room, and we have people listening in from my room into this 12-second Commute room, okay? Technology is great when it works, isn't it? So we have about 4 more minutes. Maybe I can keep on doing something over here. So anyway, that's what I'm doing for Chris right now. And, let's see what else we got going on here. All right, so of course you remember you can steal this video right here, number 14. Go in here and steal this video, make it your own marketing video. It's a great marketing video. You put your affiliate link on here and you can plaster it all over the internet. And I'm telling you, videos are powerful, 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 powerful. Put it on YouTube, Daily Motion. In fact, I have a whole list of places in there you can put it on. I think I have about 13, 14, 15 different places you can put this video on. Okay, number 15, blog your way to the top using these training lessons, okay? Just come down here, click on this. Fact and Power Network is extremely powerful, and I get into a lot of detail on how to use Empower Network. My Empower Network shows up everywhere out there on the internet. Of course, then you want to set up your Google Plus and follow me on Twitter, follow me on LinkedIn. It's time to set up your social media toolbar. Okay, and I show you how to do that here. Number 20, learn how to set up your back page marketing by clicking here. 21, want to make $300 a day. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you, it's kind of a full-time job. You post on Craigslist. If you follow my instructions, you're going to get 30, 40, sometimes 50 calls a day. And of course, you're going to be personally talking to these people. But there should be no problems making $300 a day. And then another $1,500 to a couple $1,000 a week from everybody working for you. So I get into a lot of detail in 21 here, okay? 22, need cash fast. If you want to do telemarketing, click on here. I've got it all laid out here for you guys. There's no reason you can't make a full-time living with my system. No reason at all. Okay?
Never talking, not holding their mic down long enough to be heard.
By the way, that's coming from the 12-second room. Okay. Anyway, I get a lot of detail here, and I hold your hand through this whole process. All right. All my videos. If you just follow my instructions in all these videos, you should have no problems making a full-time living, all right? Training for new managers, I get in a lot of detail there. I got an email blaster there, blast out 5,000 a day there. Okay. Okay, kind of give you an idea. If you follow my instructions, okay, it's not going to happen overnight. You got to understand that. Everybody gets impatient. But if you systematically every day just follow my instructions here, you're going to get showings on Google. There's 2 million showings that I have and growing. Okay, over 2 million showings. And there again, you can have the same for you if you follow my instructions. Okay. So there you go. I took you on a fast tour. Everything that you need happens to be on this location here. I got it all laid out here for you, gang. In fact, if you want me to do the setup and everything for you, it does take some time to do that. I have some prices back here. If you want me to set up your back office and set up all your accounts and everything, come down here, and I got it all laid out here for you too. Okay? So let's check in and see how they're doing over here. Oh, everybody's looks like everybody's getting active, so I'll kind of lay off a little bit. Quit talking and see if Daryl comes in. Daryl should be in about right now. Type yes in the chat room if you can hear me and if you can hear what they're doing. I have the volume set up all the way. Chris, can you hear me? George, can you hear me? Okay, great. Okay, well, let's get ready here. Daryl should be coming in any moment. I'm going to make it so everybody can see the chat box over there.
There was such an overwhelming response on the co-op is I'm automating it. I'm having my programmers are building a special section for the co-op. It will be automated for future members. It will be automated for those of you who have already paid. If you've already paid, my goal is to have all this completed by the end of the week. I'm still waiting for SK to give me the final review on that. And I'll go over what we're doing with that. But essentially, it will be called the auto advertising service. It will allow people to choose. In essence, it will be very similar to the quick setup, but this will be called the AA page setup. So what that means, auto advertising page setup, is we're starting off with 4 unique pages. I'll give you an overview of what those look like in a minute. So we're starting off with 4 unique sales pages. Then you simply do the setup just like you do the quick setup. You put your name, your phone number, your email address, you hit submit, you get these 4 pages. Then you go to what's called the auto advertising. You will choose one of those pages to have advertised. You pay your $10, and then you go. Those of you who have already paid for the advertising, I have a list of you, or I will have a list of you, and I will manually set up your first month's services. There's nothing else for you to do right now. Just hang tight until I get this completed. The reason I'm doing this, and the reason that things have been put on hold, I know we wanted to start this a week ago, is in order to do this and do it effectively, it has to be automated. You'll notice a lot of the things that we do in 12-second Commute are automated. The quick setup, the prospecting system, the automated autoresponders, all these kinds of things. The more automation that we can put into the system, the easier it is for new members coming in. And that's my goal and my objective, is to keep things simple for new people coming in. If they come in and they have to send an email to Ken, and Ken has to respond to them, and they have to send him money, it's all these extra steps. What we want to do is make it simple. So they come in, they do their AA quick setup, they choose the page they want to advertise, they pay their $10, and they're done. And the system takes care of the rest. They can come in at any time, and their link will be in the rotator for 30 straight days. And if they want to continue on the next month, they can simply pay another $10. If they want to choose to change pages, they can do that. So the automation is what we're installing, and the simplicity of that, it takes a little while for my guys to set that up. I had something similar a few years ago, but I've added some additional changes to it, like the simplification of the setup and those types of things. So that's one of the reasons why the co-op has not started. It will be starting. My hope and my goal is to get it done by the end of this week. But excuse me, as I will explain, there's some other things that I'm adding in that I want to have set up as well, which again will all be done this week. It will be, excuse me, I've been yelling, so voice is going quick. Yes, 4 months. Anybody can stay in it for 4 months during any 1 year. And the reason I'm doing this is this. When you have a co-op like this, as we grow into the thousands, the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands, etc., you cannot advertise consistently for all those tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people. There's just not enough time in the day, and the numbers will just get astronomical. So the objective of the auto advertising is we bring people in, it at least lets them pay off their account fee, maybe make a few bucks, $50, $100, whatever. And then they drop out, and then somebody else can come in. But if we started trying to advertise for 50,000 people, then you've got 50,000 links, and then the advertising just kind of overwhelms things. This way, nobody is going to monopolize the auto advertising. Somebody, again, in the past, people have come in and they've thrown $100, $200 in there, and they pretty much monopolize things. Well, we don't want that. I want this to be more socialistic than democratic, so to say. For lack of a better word. I want to make it so that everybody can participate and everybody can benefit without a big player coming in and taking over the whole thing, or a couple of big players. That's why we limit it to 4 months, and we limit each person to only one link. We can still build, we can build everybody, and we can build everybody fairly, and then people, once they have a little money in their pocket, they're going to learn how to advertise, and they're going to be able to do their own advertising using the same links, using the ad discounts, using the resources and the training that they get in 12SC to go out there and continue. So it's the old saying, you know, you give a man a fish, you feed him for a day, you teach him to fish, or a woman, then you feed him or her for a lifetime. And that's pretty much the objective that we're trying to accomplish here, is so that people aren't stressed out about, okay, I got to make this next payment. No, it's very simple. It's a very affordable system. Learn and earn and keep building your business, and everybody can prosper like that. So with that said, that's where the co-op is. It's kind of stalling. I'm hoping some other people get in before I start talking about the ad tracker. But while we're doing this, give me 1 second here. Let me show you some of the new pages we're going to have and what we're doing here.
Daryl, can I ask you something?
Yeah, go ahead.
What about in the future if it gets overwhelming with one co-op, having someone else run a second one?
Well, again, it's automated on our end too. We're going to be running, with everybody's in the co-op, it's kind of difficult to explain, but I can have 200 different rotators going to those people. Again, this is not an income stream for us, so I have to be careful about where it goes and how much we do from that standpoint. We will do all we can, but this is the initial starting point. You know, if we can add something in the future and we can make it cost effective both for us and for the clients, then that's something that we will look into. But initially, this is the way we have to run it, just to get things running, get people in and have them start using things. The blog, Jim, you know what? I got to check with SK on that. That's one of the things that I have requested. I will send them a note as soon as I get off out of the conference room. And I have no idea, I don't know if you guys had this issue or not, I restarted my computer, and for some reason, I guess, I know Internet Explorer came out with some new patch that must have upgraded things, but it wiped out all my passwords in Outlook and Internet Explorer, every place. So right now, I don't even have access to email because I haven't had a chance to redo all my passwords. So, but that just happened tonight, and I saw where there was an IE issue that the FBI had warned about. Give me a second here. Let's get some pages, and then we'll get moving on things. Feel free to keep asking questions while I'm doing this. It'll just take a second.
Okay, Daryl had trouble getting into the room. That's the reason that we've been delayed here. Technology is great when it works.
Yeah, is that gonna be like button that we push to uh, access the advertisement, or will we send you a ticket, or how is that gonna be?
Yeah, you'll see there'll be two new buttons in your back office, and it'll all be explained back there and on the video for you. And again, by the end of the week. But essentially, what you're going to have is a button that says auto advertising and a button that says AA page setup with instructions. So you're going to do your AA page setup, which will be again similar to the quick setup. I'm going to show you some of the pages now. Then you'll go to the auto advertising. The pages that you have available for advertising will be listed in a drop-down menu there. You choose the page you want to advertise, pay your $10, and you're instantly placed into the co-op. It'll be very simplistic for people.
Daryl's getting a new page set up here. And he's going to be talking about the rotators
so
and links.
Show you now, I'm just going to put up a couple pages. I'm going to run through these fairly quickly just to give you an idea of some of the new sales pages that you're going to have. And then we'll continue moving on. Give me a second here. Okay, that's one of the pages that you're going to have. This is a long page. The video's not been created yet, but this is, again, one of the choices you're going to have.
Now these are all the lead capture pages contained in 12-second commute. These of course are not mine. I do not use these pages because I create my own. But if you're new to the internet marketing and you want something quick and easy, there they are. What's great about Daryl's program is, like I said, a newbie can get in here if they just be patient and take their time. And they have everything basically set up for them. All they have to do is go out there and advertise on the internet. Remember.
Okay, so those are the sales pages you're going to have in the auto advertising. The reason we do it like this is for this reason. I've tried co-ops in the past, even the I Can advertising that some of you may or may not know about, and I allow people to put their own links in, or ad trackers or rotators. What happens is people will put in one link and then go and change that link, or they'll put in their own domain, and we start promoting, and then they go and they redirect that domain to a site that's a no-no. So there will be no ad trackers allowed. There will be tracking stats in your back office for these. There's no rotators allowed. There's no outside sites. This way we fully control the pages. We know that nobody can change the pages. So when we go out and buy advertising, we say, okay, there's no automatic audio, there's no automatic video, there's no pop-ups of any kind. When we buy that advertising, we're fine. I'm running into major issues right now with the I Can, where people are using ad trackers, which I do allow in that advertising service. I approve one site, and then the boneheads go and change it, and they start adding all these pop-ups. Well, I get slammed by the advertisers, which just creates all kinds of havoc. So with this part of the system, that can't happen, because the pages, they'll only have these 4 pages to choose from, and we'll continue adding additional pages in here. So that's where we stand with that from that standpoint. So this is going to be a new service that'll be included starting this week, where people will be able to pay the $10 and auto advertise, or if they just want to do their setup and do their own advertising using these pages, that's fine as well. Perfect. Everybody will have a unique URL for each one of the 4 pages in their back office. They will be customized with your name, phone number, and or email, and or phone number, whichever you choose to put on them. So you'll have that opportunity. There won't be any editing capability here, but you could always create a page similar to these and put in your own capture page creator if you know how to do that. So that's what's coming up. The other part that we're coming up with is the bring a friend. On the people that choose annual accounts, they will be able to give an account to a friend. The reason we're doing this is because the more affordable that we make 12-second commute, the more opportunistic we make it, the more sales you're going to make. In other words, if I come in and I say, okay, I can pay $24 for every 3 months, or for only a few dollars more, I can get an annual account and pay the $72, and I can even do that in 2 payments of $36. I know Eric, he's working online. I'll go to Eric and say, hey, look, Eric, split this account fee with me. You pay $36, I'll pay $36. I'll give you an account. You're going to save $36. I'm going to save $36. I'm going to save $36. Eric's going to save $36. We both get a fully functioning annual account in 12-second commute. At the end of the year, Eric, if he wants to continue, will then pay his $72. So I'm going to make a commission on Eric. I'm building my downline. I'm building some goodwill. I'm bringing other people in. Eric will have everything but the ability to give an account to somebody else. He will not have to bring a friend when he is the friend. So it's only stops at one thing. So the objective again here is to get people to invest in the annual account so that they give themselves time to build and use and do. That's one of the reasons that I added the bring a friend only on the annual account. So that's going to be something else that I think is going to be extremely popular and extremely positive and allow you to make more sales. The more affordable that you can make something without reducing its quality, obviously the more sales. A lot more people can afford $36 than can afford $72, and they'll be more willing to pay the $72 because, hey, they can sell an account to Eric or one of their friends and get half the price. So it benefits everybody from that standpoint.
Daryl, did you say that we could also take these pages and advertise them on our own somewhere else?
Yes, you'll have a setup just like the quick setup, and you'll have a list of the links so that you can take those pages and you can advertise them any place you want as you see fit. So you will have unique links to these pages. You do not have to rely on the auto advertising. Yeah, that's fine, Kent. That's okay. I mean, you can do it that way, or they can wait and just go through the new automated system. Either way is fine with me. The other thing that we're doing, the RFY 100 is going to take a lot of programming. So what I did is I came up with we'll call it the RFY 100 Lite, just to get something going for people to start selling. So here's what we're doing. We're advertising ARs, but no list builder on this page. That's correct, Jim. We did not include a list builder on this page. People will be coming into 12-second commute. If they upgrade, which I'm hoping a good percentage do, then you make the money. This is not like the QS. The QS is your list builder. This one is specifically for selling 12-second commute for those people who want to sell 12-second commute. I'm glad you brought that up. All right, so what I'm doing on the that thing, hold on one second, RFY 100, and I'll explain what that is for those of you who don't know.
That's the ebook, by the way.
The RFY
Ebooks.
100 is a service that you're going to get. Now, the RFY 100 is a pretty cool little service. Eventually, it will have a lot more power, but in the interim, what we've decided to do is to create, and this will be coming in another 2 to 3 weeks possibly, probably at the latest, an individual sales page where you can scroll down this page and you can see there's 14 different ebooks on this page. When people buy, you'll have a unique link in your back office for this particular. Actually, I'm having this page redone by Mona, so it won't be this page. This is just a sample. You'll have a unique link for the RFY 100, so it might be called RFY 100 /Ken.html or whatever. You'll have a sales page like this. You'll notice at the bottom of the page there's a PayPal button and a Payza button. That will be tied directly into your PayPal or your Payza. When anybody buys this $17.95 package, they're paying you directly. You make 100% of the income. We don't make a dime from it. They're paying you directly. You get the money. The system will, at some point, I'll have it set up. You may come in after I start the page follow, Frank. I'll bring you in here in a second. at some point the system will automate it, so once they buy, it will automatically send them the download link. In the interim, while we're building this, you'll have a download link that you can send to people, and you'll know when they buy because you're going to get a notification from either Payza or PayPal. If you don't have Payza, that's okay, then only PayPal will show up. If you don't want to use PayPal, then only Payza will show up. If you want to have both, you can do both. It'll be very simplistic. All you're going to do on this is you're going to go in, there'll be the RFY 100 setup. You'll put in your name, your phone number, your address, so that your contact information is on these pages, and then you'll put in your PayPal email address and or your Payza email address. And then the system will be tied into those accounts. So again, I have one of these pages, I advertise this page, Mary Jane sees it, likes it, pays $17.95, I get the $17.95, I get her email address, I send her a download link, she downloads the software. And the new part that I'm adding to this to really help sales along is you will be able to give each person who buys not only the 14 ebooks below, but a paid upgrade account at Ultimate License, which includes 586, currently 586 ebooks, scripts, and software. We use UL in a lot of different ways. This is just another way to allow you to make income and allow members of 12SC to make income. 100% income, so they can promote 12SC, and you'll notice at the very bottom of this page, I say, and if you're interested, I will also show you how to get your own selling system, just like mine, where you keep 100% of all sales. Request this info after your purchase, and I'll send it right over. So all you do is you send the person an email, say, I buy from Ricardo. Ricardo says, yay, you know, this is cool. How can I sell this as well? Well, Ricardo, what you want to do is go right here. And Ricardo I send him my affiliate link, or he sends me, I forget what we're doing, my 12SC affiliate link, and there we go. So he makes the $17.95 up front. Then he can also make the commission by reselling 12SC, which is the only way that you can get the RFY 100. So it's going to be another income stream for members of 12SC Commute, where they don't have to buy anything else. It's just going to be included in their membership. So I'm calling, again, it's the RFY 100 Lite, L-I-T-E, for right now. You put 12SC link on the thank you page after they download. You can do whatever you want. You're going to send them the download link, so however you want to work that, Eric, is fine. Again, that's good thinking, and that's the cool part about this. Again, anything online, it's only limited by your imaginations and your abilities. So yes, you can do that, or you can just send an email, whichever you prefer. So this will be coming. When I automate, yes, that's something that I will have on. I got you. When I automate it, yes, all that stuff will be taken care of at the same time. Because the way it's going to eventually work is when they buy from you, they're going to also be placed in an RFY 100 autoresponder list, whereby you can also, you've got somebody who paid, you can also send them messages down the road selling them any other product, services, or whatever you want to sell them, because they'll be in your autoresponder. That won't happen yet, but at the very least, what I want to do is get this included on the free member upgrade page, telling people, okay, it's coming in a couple weeks, upgrade your account now, so that when we start the co-op advertising, we have a really better chance of getting sales, thereby getting you commissions and helping you build your downline. So these are all the things that are coming, and one of the reasons why the co-op has been pushed back, because, like I said, I wanted the auto advertising service to be automated. I wanted the sales pages in there. I've had Mona and Robert working pretty much 7 days a week on these things, as well as SK. I wanted all these things in place, so when we go out with this co-op, the stuff on the co-op pages is legit, real, and everything's there. Get your sales, get people to upgrade, give away their account to their friend, and keep on popping things out. Any questions on what I've addressed to this point?
Yes, can I see the page now?
Yeah, I'm excited about this one because you know me, I like 100% commissions.
Thank you.
My simple little top surfer, I make 30, 40, 50, sometimes $100 a day off my little top surfer, 100% commissions. I love 100% commissions. So as soon as he gets this put together, you can see that all over the place. I'm probably going to put it back in the profit center too.
That link that I just put up there, I forgot to hold the mic button down. That link that I just put up there is the link to the sample page that they're working on. Do not distribute that. Do not use that. That is for your eyes only. It has nothing keyed into it yet. This is just a sample. So you can see what the page looks like, and you can look at that after the conference or whenever you want to look at it. You probably can't click on it. You're going to have to copy it and paste it. It'll come up, but generally you can't click on these links in here. Make sure you don't have an extra space at the end if you copy and paste. Make sure your cursor is right at the end of the L. Okay, Daryl, have you had a chance to? No, I have not, and I apologize for that, but I will show you here in a second when I get to the capture page creator. What he's talking about is the using the tables to center text and control your text on your page. That's really what I want to hit on when I get into the conference room. So give me when I get into the capture page. Give me 1 second, let me bring us all in here together, and I'll show you how to do that.
As we're waiting here, what we'll do is we'll take a look at this page. I love this. I love this page. And everybody can afford $17 or $18. It's paid right into your PayPal account. I mean, I love it. So we're going to put this back in the profit center when he gets this thing going here. And of course,
okay, from the conference. Oh, before I forget, number one, I want to welcome. I meant to do this last week. I want to welcome Allison. She is one of our newest moderators in the support room. So if you drop in and get Allison, you'll know who you're dealing with. So you've got Allison, Wanda, Eric, Jim, and Kent are your moderators in the online live support chat, and I really appreciate each and every one of you that has been helping out with that. I know you're doing this on your time and your dime, and it means the world to me, and it's going to help 12SC grow down the road. So welcome Allison to our little support group of people. Okay, let's see here. Let's go with the capture page creator first. I'm going to go over there. Your capture page creator gives you a lot of power and a lot of potential because you can create these pages. This is all separate from your quick setup, but your prospecting system. If you build a prospecting system, you can edit those pages. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this outlook. Give me 1 second. Okay, if you build a prospecting system, you can edit those pages. You can create a page from scratch if you know how to do that. Me personally, I can't. I just have to copy and paste things. But there are certain things you're going to want to do when you're building or when you're working on a page, and the table is one of those things. In other words, you can control the text. There's ways you can control margins and things like that back here. I can't tell you how to do that. Somebody who knows how to do these things can. So I use the cheat methods. I use things like the table, and that works well. And let me bring a page up, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Now one day I counted how many of these pages I've built. I'm closing in on 1,000 of them. Got to remember though, I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay, and I built every one from scratch, every one. But there again, for those rookies out there, those newbies, just remember that you've got a system here that you can just plug in, and it'll build a lead capture page for you. Okay. But I have pages all over the internet for every weight loss. I've got them for everything. All the keywords, weight loss, cable TV, the satellite TV.
Okay, what you're looking at here is a blank page. But this is an actual working URL. I forget what the URL is, but this is an actual working URL. You'll see the little editor buttons at the top here. There's different buttons and they do all kinds of different things. Your best option is to come in and play around with this. Create a capture page. Just give it a fake name and come in here and play around with these buttons. As you scroll your mouse, and please don't click on any of these buttons while you're back here, but as you scroll your mouse across these buttons on the top of the page, it's going to tell you what each one of those buttons will do. Like the table that I'm talking about is in the second row, first column. It looks like a little spreadsheet thing. If you click on that, it's going to come up and say insert table. It's going to ask you what kind of table do you want. It's a little table wizard. So I can pop in a table. You're not going to see this table because it's not live right now. But I can put in a table, and then what I can do is I can dictate where I want that table to be. Do I want it to be centered? Do I want it to be right justified? Do I want it to be left justified? However I want it to be, I can put that table on the page, and then I can put my cursor inside there, and I can put my text within this table. When I put my cursor in here and I type something, it stays within the confines of what I set up with that table. Whether it's 2 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, goes all the way across the page, whatever. This is the way a table works, and this is how you can control the text on your page. If you don't do this and you don't set up margins, the editor will just keep on typing across the page, so you have this really monster 200 character length text thing going across the page. But again, this is how you do this, and this is a video that I'm going to set up. You don't see the icons. I don't know why you don't see the icons. You might have to scroll down the page a little bit to see them. I don't know how your thing is set up. But you have to kind of scroll down to see those icons. But again, there's a lot of things you can do with this. You can embed a YouTube video in here. You can download files. You can upload images. You can upload your pictures up to a certain size. You've got different fonts. There's all kinds of cool things that you can do with this editor. There's things you can do with this editor that I don't even know how to do. And again, I don't do editing and I don't do design. You guys know that. But for those of you who want to learn it and want to learn how to do this, it gives you a lot of power utilizing this editor and setting up your capture pages and editing your capture pages. Let's say you do a prospecting system setup and you want a word to be bold. You click on the edit button in there, it's going to bring you right to this editor, and you'll see the little B button over there. You can bold, italicize, and underline. All you do is highlight that particular word, make it bold, and you're good to go. Here's what I see. All right, that probably has something to do with the room, with the issues that Talking Communities is having, so I apologize for that. But that's not what you should be seeing right now. So just bear with me, and I promise I'll get that video done tomorrow, and I'll put it in the 12SC training section so you have access to it. Yeah, don't ask me about the HTML editor because I don't deal with that. However, with that said, I was able to create form codes, and I taught myself how to center those form codes and how to paste that HTML in. So the videos that I created were created based on me having to learn a little bit about HTML. So when I say I can't spell HTML, it's true. I hate it. I don't want to mess with it. However, if you put your mind to it, you can learn enough about HTML to utilize this service and put your form codes exactly where you want them on your capture pages if you decide to create your capture pages on your own. So again, the best thing you can do is to come into your capture page system, click on Add Capture Page. All you have to do to get started, Add Capture Page. Then it's going to ask you for a domain. You see there's a big old long list of domains. I think there's 39 or 44. You give it a name, you give it a page name, For your test, just call it Test 101 or Test Your Name. No spaces, no special characters. And then you submit. When you submit, it's going to take you to the editor. Make sure you save that page and go back and keep playing with that page so you can see how this thing works and how you utilize the buttons on this. If you don't want to mess with setting up your own page, you don't want to do the prospecting system, but you want a unique page, there's a service called Mona's Design. They will set up a page for you. I use them, I hire them, they do all my pages. The only reason I mention them, I don't make a dime if you use them. I don't make a dime. 100% between you and them, and they've got a 100% success rate with my clients. They've been doing this for about 7 years for my clients, and they do a phenomenal job. They will also set up program builders for you. They can create banners for you and do a lot of cool things like that. So if you ever need a page that you want done professionally, click on the lead capture page and banner ad design and communicate with Robert and Mona. They're very affordable, and you only have one chance at a good first impression. Remember that saying. So if you want to create your own stick figure page and toss it out on the internet, and I see people do it all the time, you're going to get zero response, and you're going to actually get laughed at. So don't make junk. Do the best you can, but that's what the prospecting system is for. Is there a limit on how many capture pages you can make? It depends on the account that you have. For those of you who have the executive life and lifetime accounts, yes, you've got 5-page limit. There will be an upgrade option coming next week where you can increase that to either unlimited or 150, depending on what you want to do. And that will be paid in your back office. The Premier members, the Charter members, they all have unlimited capture pages, but they're paying a lot more than those people who pay the executive life. So it's all based on the account. The annual accounts that we're selling now have a 150-page limit, but people are paying $67 or $72 a year for those accounts. Remember, those of you who got the lifetime account, you're only paying you pay $24 one time. There has to be limits when you have a lifetime account like that. Okay. Any other questions on the capture page? I apologize that we're running so late, but I couldn't get in. We had to start late. But let me zip over to the ad tracker. And I'm going to run this conference again probably next week because the ad tracker and the capture page system are really, really important. And it's important that you know how to use these things. But your ad tracker, any link that you have out there on the internet, whether you put a link at Facebook, whether you put a link in Twitter, whether you put a link in your signature file of your email, whether you have links on your pages, you need to track it because you want to know where your traffic is coming from. You want to know what people are clicking on. You can test. Testing, let's say that you have a click here link at the top of your page and a click here link at the bottom of your page. Set up 2 different ad trackers so you know, are they clicking on the top link or are they clicking on the bottom link? It's important that you know that stuff. If everybody's clicking on the top link, that means nobody's reading the bottom part of your page, most likely. If they're all clicking on the bottom link, you've got some great copy and people are reading the whole page, so that's good. You're moving in the right direction. It's that kind of information that it will become invaluable to you as you move on down the road. So the ad tracker is really, really easy. Again, do the same thing with your ad tracker. Come in here, click on My Ads. There's also a bunch of videos on the ad tracker. Click on the Create Link. You want to click on the Create Link button and fill out the information. Each one of those little question marks you see on that page, when you click on that question mark, it will give you the instructions for that particular part of the ad tracker. So the first time you come through here, it might take you 4 or 5 minutes to set up a tracking link. But after that, you can set up one in 30 seconds. And you're going to love it. Because it gives you reports, it tells you where your hits are coming from, it tells you what time your hits are coming from. It gives you IP address, it gives you a lot of cool information so that you know what's going on. If you have a link at Facebook, for example, and you're not tracking it, how do you know if anybody's ever clicking on it? The answer is you don't. If you have a link and you get a Twitter account, which I personally don't use, but if you send out some tweet and you don't track a link in there, how do you know if anybody's clicking on it? You don't. So what good is it? You have no idea what's going on. You don't know what your ads are doing. If you don't know what your pages are doing, you're flying blind. You don't want to fly blind. You want to have knowledge. You want to have information for yourself as well as for your downline. As you build your downline and you start building any program, product, or service that has a downline, they're going to be relying on you for information. If let's say I was in Lisa's downline. Lisa's got the ad track and she's got all this cool information. I go to Lisa and I say, Lisa, I need some help. Where should I advertise? What should I do to get some traffic? She's going to say, okay, Daryl, you do this, this, and this. Man, wow, you're smart. How do you know all that stuff? Because I'm tracking my ads. But let's say I'll use myself as the bad guy. Wanda's in my downline. I don't use an ad tracker. I don't have access to all these cool tools. Wanda is in my downline. She says, Daryl, I need some help with advertising. Well, I don't know. Wanda, just go out and do some searches and try to find something. I can't give you anything because I don't know where my hits are coming from. I look like a dud. Lisa looks like a stud ad out there. So that's the difference between having access to the tools, utilizing the tools, passing your information off to people versus just winging it and flying by the seat of your pants. People who fly by the seat of their pants, the chances of succeeding are about zero. You might have 1 out of 1,000,000 people that makes it by doing that. Yeah, I said stud ad. I can't call her a stud, so that's just my little term. So this is the way you use these tools. You use these tools both for yourself today and your downline future tomorrow as well as your future. I can go in between my ad trackers that I have in 12SE. I probably have by now over 1,000 ad trackers set up in different accounts that I've used on different things. So I can go in and I can research back as long as 12SE has been around, back in 2009, and I can see, what did I advertise back in 2009? Did I get any results? What kind of notes did I have? Because I can keep track of all that stuff. So the longer you're using this stuff, the more information you're going to have, the more power you're going to have for yourself and your downline and future downlines. The faster you're going to grow your business and easier, and the faster your downline is going to grow because they're going to have this information. They're not going to have to stutter around the internet looking for a good place to advertise. You're going to be able to help them. You're going to be able to say, this is where you want to start. Go here, 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 and here. Do this, this, and this. They follow in your footsteps. They succeed faster. What does that mean to you? It means money to you. That's what you're about. You're trying to make money online. But if you don't help anybody, and you don't, especially if you don't help yourself, you're sitting duck in the water. All right. Any questions on the ad tracker?
To clarify here, Daryl, I started with Daryl 10 years ago when he had ISO responders. So those people who said, well, to put it together saying I've been with him for 10 years, or I have because he had ISO responder. Then he turned it into 12-second commute back in 2009.
Track my ad and have the patience enough to wait on one once I set it up before I move on to another advertising agent to run another ad, and then I end up with all these ads I'm running at the same time, and I have no idea what's going on. I know I've talked to you about this before, and we never did have an answer to that. It's probably just other than me just having the patience to wait on one, but I don't know. Anybody can help me with that? Thank you.
Frank, it's not so much a matter of waiting on one. What you're doing is you're testing different advertising places. You don't really have to wait on one unless, say, thanks, Rodney, take care. You don't have to really necessarily wait on one unless it's a matter of money and you've got your budget of $50 a month or whatever, and you spend that all on one advertising place. Then you have to wait till the next month because you're smart and you set up a budget and you're going to stick with it. Otherwise, you can run these reports so that you can compare things and you can see where your hits are coming from. So you can run multiple ads. You know, depending on the account level you have, you can have different links going to different places, and you don't want to delete a tracking link. There are links that I have out there that have been out there for a year and a half that I still get hits on. I don't get a lot of hits, but they're going to get hits just because they're out there floating around the internet. So I never delete any of my ads. I keep them all. and I keep them all from forever. So, and Eric's a good example. Eric uses it for his no for profit. He's probably got twice as many tracking links out there as I have. Between this and Ad-Eliza, my original ad tracker. So, let them stay, let them float around, because you never know what's going to, when one of those links is going to be hit or be found by somebody, and how it's going to reflect back to you. So, just keep them there. Just keep them going. Yeah, just keep advertising, keep creating links, keep running your reports, tracking your ads, tracking the stats, of your ads. And, there's nothing wrong with having you can't ever have too much advertising is the bottom line with advertising. I don't care who you are or what you are. You can't ever have too much advertising. So the more you have out there, the better off it's going to be for you. They get 5 there as well. Everything is 5 except for the autoresponder is 300 subscribers. So you get 5 capture pages, 5 ad trackers, 5 master URL rotators. The rotators, you can have as many links within each master rotator as you want, but you can only have 5 master URLs. So it's 5, 5, and 5 across the line for the lifetime members. Okay, listen, I'm going to, if anybody else has any questions, please ask them now, but I want to close things down. I really, really seriously sincerely apologize for the issues we had getting into the conference room. Since I blasted CC over the phone, well, it was actually a message, but it was pretty verbal. I will be talking to them at some point tomorrow and finding out what happened and why this continues to happen, and they need to get it fixed yesterday. But I will run this conference again next week. I will send out an update, hopefully by the end of this week, with what I've addressed as far as the bring a friend and what we're doing and the simplicity. Everybody will have access to the auto advertising buttons. Everybody will have access to the new pages. There'll be another little blue button up here at the top. Most of you don't see the I-10 advertising. The corporate prospecting system button will go bye-bye. But there'll be another little blue button up there, and that's where the auto advertising and the AA quick setup will be, page setup. So again, you do not have to do the auto advertising. You can use the AA page setups, the new sales pages, if you want to use those. Remember, the quick setup is tied directly into your autoresponder, so when you use the quick setup links, people that subscribe into 12SD are also placed in your autoresponder. With the new pages, that's not going to be the case. They're strictly sales pages. But you use whichever ones you want to use with that. What's happening to the corp ones? What corp ones? Well, I don't know what you mean, Jim.
You notice how Daryl's very precise on the corporate prospecting system.
Nothing's happening with it. I'm just taking it down right now while I get some, because I got to have room to put these other 2 up there. People like yourself, Jim, you've got all these buttons across the top. The new accounts, they don't have that, but I need to make room for the auto advertising and the AA setup thing. So in the Premier member area, I'm going to get rid of the corporate prospecting system just for right now, and I'll figure out a place to put that down the road. I'm just not using it. So the system is still there. I'm just not using it right now. Can we put form code and tracking on the new pages? Outside the auto advertising, yes, you can put. Well, no. You'd have to actually recreate one and paste it into your. Okay, let me start again. Can we put form code and tracking on the new pages? Yes, unless you're using the auto advertising. The auto advertising, the pages have to be used as they are. There can be no tracking links, no rotators. Because again, I've got to have control over these pages so I know people don't change things down the road. But you'll have access to the coding of those pages, so you can take that and paste it into your capture page creator. You can add a form code, add an autoresponder series to it, and run with it. So you will be able to do that, yes. one other thing. Wanda wanted me to ask you as far as the training center. For those of you who have used the new video training center, this is what Wanda has been working on and adding things in. We just purchased a new video series that she's uploading. So this is building nicely. There's over 135 videos, but some of those have multiple videos within the series. So there's probably a couple hundred different videos in there at this point in time. But again, you know, because of the way it works, there's 128 total videos, but things like when you click on the Amazing Super Affiliate Training, that particular one has, I don't know, what's that one got? So that one's got 12 in its series by itself. So you can add 12 to that 128, and now you're up to 140, and a lot of other ones like that. So has anybody have any comments for Wanda on the new training center? Type it in or chat it in if you want. Give her some feedback. Make sure that she's moving in the right direction, and any comments that you want to offer of what your things that you might be looking for.
Wow, that's impressive.
Okay, so there you go. You got some awesomes and excellent. Keep up the great work. So Wanda, it looks like you're right on track. All right. Does anybody else have any other questions? If not, I want to thank you again for your patience. I will see you all next week. We're working diligently here. Once you see don't wait for my update. Once you see the auto advertising buttons up there, you'll know everything's set up. And you go crazy starting your promotions, because I'll have the free member area all set up by then as well. So thanks again. Have a great night, morning, afternoon, evening, and I will talk to you all very soon.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to spend another 10-15 minutes in here showing you a few things. 12-second commute, so I'm going to wrap this up. But I'm going to pause right now. I'm going to get a couple windows opened up here, and then I'll be right back. Okay, just a little follow-up on how important a link tracker is. If you're going to be working this business seriously, and you're going to work it full-time and make a living on it, okay, you've got to do things right, okay? There again, I have this discussion with a lot of people who come in the live training room looking for a fast buck. They don't want to take the time and the patience to actually watch the training videos, learn, and do the research. They just, they're looking for a fast buck. They've got bills they have to pay tomorrow, and I tell them this internet marketing is not for them, because they're not going to find that. Okay. And there again, there's a lot of hype out there saying that you can make thousands of dollars overnight. Okay. And remember, the question you need to ask these people who say they can make thousands of dollars overnight is, how large is your list? The money's in the list is all that matters. Those people who have large lists, I'm talking close to 100,000 people, yes, you can do that. But if you don't have a large list, if you only have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people, I'm going to be honest with you, you're not going to be able to make a full-time living until you build your list, okay? The money's in the list is all that matters. And if you don't have the time and patience to study and start building that list, you need to go and you need to make money tomorrow. You need to do something else in life. You really do, okay? I'm not going to hype this thing up, but once you get momentum going and you get your list built, yes, it's a nice full-time, nice living, $500 to $1,000 a day, okay? So this is how I track things. I use my ad tracker in 12-second commute. Here's my Google Plus. When I post to Google Plus, I put an ad tracker link in there, and Google Plus I reset every week. So far this week, I think it's Tuesday, I've had 37 hits off that posting I did. Is your name on the list? Okay. Now, this is my Facebook postings. Okay. And I don't think I reset this month. So it's about the middle of the month. I've had 800 hits. And of course, this is my Facebook postings over here. Here's a posting I did for Chris, but you're gonna, if you go down in here, see this here, it's your biz 12. See that there, that link there? Well, if you take a look at my ad tracker up here, you can see I have that programmed in here. Actually, it's 12 path. No, there it is. Your biz 12. There it is, right there. Okay. So I know I'm getting action off Facebook. So my question to you is, if you're working Facebook, do you know how many hits you're getting off your ads? Okay. If you don't, or maybe you think you should, remember, it's all about time and effort. And if you're going to go through the motions, if you're going to spend an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours a day posting throughout the internet, including Facebook, don't you think you should keep track and see if it's worth your while? Okay. Here's a little call to repair it. I do marketing for another company out there. So far this week, I've had 261 hits, and I'm going to be honest with you, that's not very good. Not very good at all. I should have a couple thousand hits this week. So the link that I have here, I got to go check it out. Oh, it's the link collider. Oh, okay. But that's not very good at all. Empower Network, on my blogs, I put some Empower Network links in there to redirect to some other areas, and this one happens to be no investment posters. I've had 40 hits this week so far. It's Tuesday. There again, if you're posting, doing blogs out there, you need to keep track. And there again, Daryl brought up a good a subject where you put a link at the top, you put a link at the bottom. Okay. People are impatient. Remember, they have 3 to 7 seconds for them to get their attention when they look at a blog. And if you don't have a link at the very top, they might lose interest before they get to the bottom. So you might want to put a link tracker at the top and put a link tracker at the bottom and see what's going on. See, everything that you do in this business, you've got to know what you're doing. You got to keep track of everything that you do. Otherwise, you're not doing it right. So anyway, for some reason, I've had this $5 2x15 matrix. They like it equally. Empower Network, 100 free leads. I think I got a problem with that. I can't believe I've only had one hit. I got to go back and check my link. Here's the Profit Center. This is a redirect to the Profit Center. Remember the Profit Center over here? Those people who do not understand Silver Fox Lead Factory, you get a free Profit Center that you can put any money-making opportunity you happen to be working inside your Profit Center. Okay, you can program it in there. Well, right here, what I've done is in one of my Empower Network blogs, I put a redirect to my Profit Center. Okay. In fact, here's a good example here. Let me show you here. I'm probably going to lock things up here, but Chris's posting I'm doing for him here. This is his list, and of course you go down here and you click on Chris's link down here. Okay. Remember, I track everything, and there again, So this is the blog that I did for Chris, and keep in mind that when you do become a manager, I do these things for you. Okay, I did a tweet already for him today. But here's a link that's going to Chris's Profit Center. Okay, now I don't have that tracked, because if I tracked everybody's links, I'd have thousands and thousands of links. But if Chris wanted to set up his own blog in Empower Network, and he wanted to find out how many people are clicking through, he would put an ad tracker link in here and instead of his direct link to his Profit Center. So when somebody clicks on that, see, it takes to Chris's Profit Center. Okay, see how that works? So it kind of gives you an idea, a feel. Hey, Harvey the Silver Fox here. Just a minute here. Make money with Harvey the Silver Fox, the Profit Center. Multiple. I've got to get rid of Chris here. Now, if you happen to be watching this video, so you kind of got an idea there, right? So I track everything. I track everything, but like I said, I don't have any tracking for Chris there. So let's get back here. So this one's going to, I've got a blog on the Power Network someplace, and I've got a redirect link going to my Profit Center. Okay, and I had 60 hits this week so far. Okay, that's not bad. Here's another one, cheap traffic. They love that. 151 hits so far off my blog. Can you kind of get an idea, gang, how the things you need to do here? And there again, you're going to get this type of action yourself if you just follow my step-by-step instructions, okay? Here's another one. For some reason, they don't like that one, okay? Here's a Facebook steal my video postings. I've had 23 hits so far. Obviously, I'm getting more action off that other one. Amazing cash bar. I got to get rid of that one. I'm not getting anything off that, and I'm paying $10 a month for that one. Click paid. Okay, Net Grannies. This is a solo ad. I'm paying $40 a month for that one. So far this month, I've had 3,500 hits. So do you think that's worth $40 a month? Okay. Pro Daily Share. I don't know what's going on with that one. 13 hits this month. Here's the Herbalife domain tracking. That's another story. That's another training lesson. I just did a test. I've had 121 hits so far this month, and I haven't done anything with that. I just bought a domain, and there you go. Free trial auto posters. IBO Toolbox. I've had 38 hits off a blog posting I did there, off IBO Toolbox. In fact, I have training lesson going on here. Right here, number 15, IBO Toolbox. Okay, so it kind of gives you an idea how to work IBO Toolbox. Top Surfer. I've got two running in Top Surfer. By the way, Top Surfer, we have 8,000 members in Silver Fox Lead Factory. Top Surfer has put a ban on anything leading to Silver Fox Lead Factory now. Okay, doesn't mean you cannot promote something else and have it redirect to Silver Fox Lead Factory. Okay, you understand what I'm getting at here, guys? In other words, as long as it doesn't go directly to the Silver Fox Lead Factory, you're okay. So why don't you make a page in 12-second Commute, and then in that page have a redirect going to Silver Fox Lead Factory? That's what I've done now. Okay, that's what I have done. So let me talk about this a little bit. This is a good segue going in a different direction here, okay? Top Surfer, I've had lots of activity here. I'm tracking 2 different pages. All right, 745 hits this month off one page, and 3,270 hits, and it's what's the middle of the month. And I want to show you something here. And you got to get excited about this, gang. I get people in here, they don't follow me. They don't follow my steps. They don't follow my instructions. I'm teaching everybody how to make a lot of money here, but if you don't follow my step-by-step instructions, it's not going to happen, okay? Number 2, back in your Profit Center. This is number 2, okay? This is Top Surfer, $10. $10 a month, okay? That's what it costs. And you can buy several months at a time if you want. All right. Today I've made $120 off this little $10 program just today. All right. 100% commissions that goes right into my PayPal account. Now, when somebody buys me out, all they do is go back in their back office and replace their affiliate link with my affiliate link with theirs, and then thereafter, and I'm doing the selling for you right now. You gotta understand something. All you need to do is go out there and give away a free 100 leads every day, and I do the rest for you. So when somebody comes back and watches this video here and they say, well, $10, that's all it costs? Now take a look at this over here. People are paying me, and this is so frustrating for me because people don't listen to me. People are paying me $10 so I can get 745 hits to this web page and 3,270 hits. I got paid $120 today. They're paying me to get traffic to my web pages. Okay? You guys got to listen to me here. All right? A little stupid little $10 program where you make 100% of the profit. I love these. In fact, all these, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I sold one of these today. I sold one of these today. I made $120 today off this one. Okay, so I made 200, 300. I made $420 today just off these 3 programs, just today. Okay, so 100% okay, so let's go over here now. Okay, so you got me excited here. Okay. Let me see if I can find that page again. I had it up here. All right, remember Daryl talking about this page here? Remember that? In 12-second commute? Remember that? When you're a 12-second commute member, paid member, you're going to get access to this page here. You can program your PayPal. Remember, this is not up yet, okay? So don't get all excited. Don't be calling me up tomorrow saying, well, how do I get that programmed? Okay? You're going to put your PayPal link in there, your Payza link in there, and you're going to make $17.95. In addition to that, okay, you're going to get somebody excited saying that they can do the same thing. They can make the 100% commissions. I love 100% commissions. So they're going to be forced to join 12-second commute, right? And remember, 12-second commute is 3-tier. And I've been with them 10 years. And there again, remember, 12-second commute started in 2009, but Daryl had ISO Responder. And I was with the ISO Responder from the beginning, okay? There again, I get a kick out of people. They're always looking for things that they can catch me lying, okay? But there again, they don't pay attention. So right here, you got 100% commission, and when this thing gets up and running, I'm going to make a spot back here in the Profit Center so you guys can put your affiliate link back here so then you can make your 100% commissions. Okay? So we got 100% commission with this little $10 program here. We got 100% commissions here, 100% commissions here. I can keep on going down here. There's some other 100% commissions, okay? I keep scrolling down, and for those who want to join 12-second commute, you're going to go back to your Profit Center, and you're going to come here, and you're going to find this little emblem here, this little banner. They offer a free 7-day trial. And of course, you're going to click on that link there. That's your sponsor's link, and you're going to join through them, and you're going to go into your back office, and you're going to replace your sponsor's link with your link. That's how easy this is, gang, okay? There's so much money back here. All you need to do is give away those free 100 leads every day, and everything else, I do the rest for you. I'm selling it for you right now, okay? All right? Your job is just to give away leads every day. That's your job, okay? People will come in, they want to get those free 100 leads for you, they join underneath you, and of course then they have to go back here and follow these step-by-step instructions over here. Let's see if I can find them again. Right here. When they follow these step-by-step instructions the way they should, there's no reason they can't make a full-time living, okay? And then there's no reason that you cannot make money from them profitizing their profit center. When they profitize their profit center, they have to buy you out. Okay? Keep that in mind. So that's it, gang. That's it. I'm going to wrap this up. You've got an idea what I'm talking about here. You got to get excited here. You've got to get a link tracker here. You can see why. I mean, I've got pages. I got 3 pages of these, and I should have more. I mean, shame on me. I should be tracking everything, but sometimes I don't. But you kind of got an idea. You got to start doing this, gang. You have to start doing this, okay? So those people who are out there on the internet watching this video for the first time, okay, if you don't have an ad tracker and you're not making any money, well, maybe that's the reason. Maybe you're not doing it right, okay? Okay? If nobody's clicking through, well, duh. Right here. Look at this down here. Right here. Look at this one here. Empower Network, 100 free leads. I mean, if this is what you were doing, and this is your only way you're doing it, trying to get people to pay attention to you, trying to get people to join you, and that's the results you have, well, that's the reason you're not making any money. Okay? But you're not going to know that unless you have an ad tracker. Okay? So that's the reason you need to go back here to your profit, to the profit center, and you need to scroll down here, and I think that's what Daryl said. It's like $25 or something. I don't know. It's cheap. I mean, I paid a lot of money. I paid more than that. That's another story. But I'm a lifetime member. Just scroll down here. There you go. You sign up right here, back in your profit center. Okay. All right. Okay. So those free members that are active and those paid members, I want you to steal this video. This is a phenomenal promotional marketing video for attraction marketing. You put this on the internet and YouTube and Metacafe and Daily Motion, you get it out there on the internet, okay? People are going to come here and listen to this. Why? Because they want to figure out how to build their business. And this is some good stuff in here. You know, whether they join the Silver Fox Lead Factory or not, at least they know after watching this video, and I show them examples, I show everybody proof of what I'm doing. I have no secrets, okay? I have no secrets at all. I make $500 to $1,000. Another thing too, gang, is summer's coming up. This is the middle of May. I'm going to be honest with you. It's going to slow down, okay? September will start picking up. The end of September, after school starts, it will start picking up again, but it will slow down. Okay, I bet people haven't told. I'm being honest with you. I bet everybody wants to hype you up and say, "Yeah, you can make money all the time." Is the best times are the end of September or through the first part of December, and then of course Christmas. You know, nobody cares. They want to spend money. They don't want to make money. And then the second week in January, it just blows up. The January is going to be your best month. Okay. And then February, March, and then of course April starts slowing down, and May really slows down, and summer, forget it. I mean, you just keep on posting every day, every day, every day, every day, blog every day. Keep building those blogs out there. You don't care. You don't care if it slows down, because what you're doing is every time. Remember, gang, when you build a blog, it's like money in the bank. Okay? And if your goal is to have lots of money in the bank, build 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 blogs a day. Okay, about everything you can imagine. All right? It's like money in the bank. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to save it. I'm going to get it to George, so he can, probably George won't be until tomorrow morning, so he can get this processed, and I'll have this up and showing here. Let's see where I'm at. I'm going to probably put it, you know, I'm not going to put it at the ebook yet. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where am I going to put this video at? I'm going to probably put it at the link tracker here. So I have a link tracker, link rotator, and then we're going to have some ebooks coming up here. The ebook marketer. I mean, I'm excited about that ebook. Because everybody can afford $18. Imagine, gang, if you sold 10 of those a day through the Profit Center. That's $180 a day. Can you see why I make the type of money I make? Okay? Just imagine if I sold, everybody can afford $18. 10 a day? How about just 5 a day? Okay, so I think I'm going to put it here. Okay, with that said, this is Harvey the Silver Fox. You've spent an hour and a half with me. Just remember, come back here. This is your staging area, and you're going to find everything you need to work the Silver Fox Lead Factory back in this area back here. I'll see you in the live training room. Remember, the live training room, the heavy hitters are in there from 9 o'clock in the morning, Pacific Standard Time, until about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, Pacific Standard Time. That's when you're going to find the heavy hitters in there. That's probably the best time to get in. And with that said, I'll see you in the live training room. Let's go make some money.